have happened, and then they go,
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, no, that grinds my gears. And liars. Big time. Big time.
Open in the jaw. And full-face liars.
And when I mean liars, the advertising liars. You know. Well,
false advertising.
Yeah. False advertising. I fucking hate that.
Like what?
Like, well, look, McDonald's have come out with this advert. What? No, sorry. I thought I saw something else.
And I thought it's like,
I'm
going to get these.
What?
And then you get there and they're not there. But you go for the other chicken fillet.
No, I didn't want the chicken fillet. No, they're saying how the old school burgers, like your Big Mac, your Quarter Pounder, they taste that more like the original way. I was like, yeah, and we was talking about it some time ago with McDonald's, in the respect that they seem to have changed the recipe slightly, and the when I go Cyprus, I go to the McDonald's there in Larnaca on the seafront there, and it tastes like it tasted back in the 80s, proper, So I thought, yeah, McDonald's have brought back the original flavour and whatever the bollocks they were saying. Because I went down there, ordered a Big Mac, it tastes just like the fucking same it tasted a couple of weeks ago. There's no improvement on this. Why are you lying? Why do you do?
I'm surprised you're so optimistic.
Well, mate, I'll get suckered. This is brainwashing, Their techniques like, come down, we got your old school shit here. It tastes less like the old days. I'm like, I went down there, it's like, no, mate, it tastes like last week's. Same shit.
I can't remember the last time I had McDonald's.
No. Well, it's not really beef. It's like cardboard, isn't it?
I only really get the chicken select.
It's the sauce, for me, the Big Mac sauce that makes a Big Mac.
Yeah. I'm not really a sauce guy. I like condiment sauce.
Well, what do you get on your burger? Just ketchup?
I don't really get it. I would have to get it plain. It's better now. You can do the little menus. You can order no gherkin and no pickle, all that shit.
Can you do that?
Yeah. You could ask for it anyway, but it's good because you can just do it on a computer and they get it and then they have to make it fresh.
I never go to the computer. I walk straight up to the
the computer's better.
No, I can't be that.
And it's really good if you're abroad. You don't have to go, bonjour, bam.
That would be a different,
hamburgers. You just go up and go English, tap, and then they go. They might say the number in French. You'd be a bit fucked when they 233 coming out. Like, what?
Just
I think that might be
what?
Me.
Well, I don't understand how many francs this is. Is this enough? In your hand.
Mate, when did you last go to France?
Oh yeah, it's euros now, isn't it? Yeah, Jesus. No, I went there when it was francs. Yeah, sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. Hey, did you see that? You sent me a video the other day. I think it was today or yesterday. And it was the water being stolen on the route.
That was
on the marathon.
Saw that this morning.
I'm like, what are these savages? They were like savages, mate.
You see the geezer standing there, the bloke with all the... Yeah. He was like, what can I do?
The official.
Here? These fuckers are just nicking everything. So you've got these poor bastards running 26.2 miles, right? Gagging with a drop of water. And these fuckers are nicked all the water. They're robbing it blind. All like Buxton Spring, wasn't it?
Yeah,
They're just cases of it, just nicking it off this bloke steady. He can't do fuck all.
There was literally, there were like crates on like...
route, halfway around the thing.
What they called it's like a forklift crate.
Pallet.
Yeah, pallet.
Pallet.
Right?
Would you call it a pellet?
No, I thought you said pallet.
Pellet is the little...
Yeah, that's why... Listen,
a pallet.
He said pallet.
Rob threw me off. I thought you said pellet.
No, pallet.
I have to listen back to this and find out. But cool. Yeah. Well, anyway, the pallet, right? There was a pallet worth of water, like
pallet of pellets.
How high? It was just like easy 3-4 foot high, and there was a few of them there, and I couldn't believe it. Like
at first, I thought it was after. I thought it was finished, and they was just nicking it, but it weren't. The people hadn't even got there yet. Bad.
Couldn't believe it. It's like it reminded me of like the riots over in South Africa a couple of years back. Did anyone see that? I mean, South Africa's in the shit, big time. They keep cutting. It's their government. It's so corrupt. I mean, like the prime minister.
Their government's corrupt, or all governments?
I tend to agree with the latter statement. All governments are corrupt, but they're blatant. I mean, they're employing his own sister to be Minister of Foreign Affairs and, his cousin for the Minister of Internal Affairs. And another cousin or a brother being the economist, the power and supply within the country. And I think they have electricity for like 2-3 hours a day. There's this South African dude on YouTube, and he's like, it's just going to shit here. It's just gone to shit. The riots in the way they rioted it. They were just smashing everything, and the shopkeepers coming out with their shotguns shooting at, the shopping malls, and it's like savages. Mate, you got no electricity. What are you nicking a fridge freezer for? You know what I mean? They're running out with these TVs, everything electrical, and like, mate, you don't have any electricity to run the fucking shit. Unless you've got a generator. So, when I saw these people, I'm like, they're like savages, mate. It's not for you. The water is for the actual runners running the marathon. What are you doing? And
they're all when you run the marathon, it's all you raising. You don't make money for yourself. You're making money for charities. It's for good causes. They're not like going. It's not like they've got loads of money kind of thing. It's all going for a good cause, and it's to help. They're like you have to go around and get sponsors. You can't just. I think we're going to do the marathon this year. You have to go and get sponsors. What charity you're doing it for? Get registered.
I just thought it was barbaric. So if you can imagine that, just some water sitting there, and it's free for the runners, and these people just savagely took over it, kind of thing. Imagine if there was no food for like 2-3 days. The savagery that would happen within this country. It's just like little glimpses of like an apocalypse. Do you know what I mean? When you see people acting like that, no civilized. It's a first come first serve.
Do you think different people from different areas would react in different ways, or do you think we'd all go fucking nutty?
Look, I saw people that look like shopkeepers taking bundles of it. I don't know if they were taking it to sell.
What do you mean, shopkeepers?
Just like just like shopkeepers, like they don't need that water to survive, but they can sell it, and they were just nicking more than what they need. Like 2-3 crates at a time. I'm like, if you took one bottle, you could say it's a thirsty guy or a thirsty woman. They need to drink something, but it ain't. It's either for profit. You're going to sell it on 50p a bottle, whatever have you, or you just take it home and store it at home and drink it at your leisure. Either way,
it was just the way they were doing it.
It was like savages, mate. And
I felt sorry for the fella standing there. What can he do
with his high vis?
What can he do, mate? Like, fuck.
He just stood there.
He must be thinking, shit, when these runners get here, I'm going to go, sorry, mate. The next stop is about 3 miles that way.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Dry mouth, like a dry socket, but in the
dry
mouth.
socket.
Oh man, yeah, we talked about that. Was it last week or the week before? Maybe I should bring it in now. Body modifications. Now, you're in that field, aren't you?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
To an extent, yeah. I mean, but not actually.
Not cutting your skin and putting things underneath it, scarring you up.
I've seen people with studs and stuff in their head. What is it?
They put implants in there, don't they?
I don't know, mate. I mean,
put little wounds in and bits and pieces.
Do you get that done at surgery or?
That'd be done in a tattoo shop, wouldn't it, or in a body piercing place?
Martin, we're just talking about body modifications.
Yeah.
Slit. Would you? Have you seen them guys or women, men, people that have their eyeballs tattooed? Have you ever done that?
I wouldn't do it.
Oh, God.
From what I know about it, it's done with like a syringe and a hypodermic needle. They inject the white to your eye with colour. Can you imagine doing that? Blinding someone? Not for me, mate.
No.
Not for me. I couldn't do that to someone.
So talking about body modifications, Would you? See, this would be nice to the ladies around. We can ask them again. But while you're here, would you modify? What would you modify on your body if you had the opportunity? Not hair. Not hair. Nothing to do with hair.
You mean like specifically body modification?
Yeah,
just change a part of your body.
Yeah. Would there be something you'd want? You know, I mean, like, because you get implant 6-packs and stuff and Brazilian bums.
Brazilian bum.
Yeah.
Oh, like for the women. Like.
Yeah. But for men, they do like 6-pack, like, don't they? Implants and stuff like that.
I wouldn't want implants stuff like that. It's a bit false advertisement. Like you'd look strong, but you wouldn't. It's like lying to yourself.
False advertising.
Well, yeah, like there's a guy who gets the implant and he looks really muscly, and then it'd be like, just pass us that box over there.
You can't take the lid off a chart.
Yeah.
Did they do that? Did they do like to make arms and legs and
everything? They can make you look like an action figure.
Yeah, and it'll stay like that because it's all silicone.
You won't be able to lift fuck all up.
No,
you'd be like a doll.
Yeah,
stuck.
Yeah. No, man, I don't understand that, man. I mean, like, I suppose it's something for people that feel confident to make them feel confident and so on. But
I don't think I'd change anything.
Nah, this is.
I'm not saying that that's because I'm perfect.
No.
I can't think of anything worth the pain.
No, but this is what I'm saying. You're happy. You're at peace with yourself, and this is it. I look in the mirror and I was like,
maybe my belly.
But that's,
if I could click my fingers and have a 6-pack, happy days.
Yeah,
but like, I wouldn't want to physically do like surgery and all that.
What about like lipo?
Nah.
But someone's going to pay it for free.
No.
They've got to stick the fucking thing in you.
No, they're just going all the fat, and then you're.
Nah, mate. They do an uninvasive lipo, don't they? With laser.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and the laser.
So would you get that?
Yeah, I'd probably do that. It don't hurt. Well, I suppose
and it's not really major because you could always just put that back on. Do you know what I mean? Just eat more.
Yeah, but they got them fat busting pills now.
Fat busting.
Yeah. That break down fat and all that. That's medical. I mean, there are pharmaceuticals out there that do that. Not that it's necessarily healthy. It's something that absorbs onto the fat, and when you go to toilet, it comes out that way. I don't know what. Let's see. We need Ollie to look up these tablets, fat busting pills.
Yeah, but there's also combinations of diets and stuff, ain't there at all?
See, I'm on the 1970s diet. Eat what the fuck I want, right? And I'm gonna start cooking with lard.
Good boy.
Not with
oils. Don't use it. No.
They're just one molecule for plastics and poisons and so on. I know one molecule is a lot. It can differentiate. It can make the difference between metals and plastics or something natural just by one molecule. But the point being is that they've taken fiber out of our diets. And there's been a noticed study that since the time of removing fiber from people's natural diets, like breads and whatever else, always contact what fiber is put into so we can have a fiber within our diet, there's been an increase in Alzheimer's. And all these fads and diets that we substitute one thing for another thing, or the original organic matter for something that's being created in a laboratory. Hence what we're talking about, those molecules that make fibers to taste for vegetarian food to have that meat texture. And this is all grown in a lab. So are you really eating more healthier? You may be saving the planet or saving animals, not necessarily the planet, by eating these scientifically made, genetically made types of food, because this is what they want us to go forth and eat, is shit. Synthetic foods. And there's a big backlash being pushed on this now, because it's the people like Bill Gates and so on that want to push forward this synthetic food thing, so they can feed the world. More like it'll give you cancers, it'll give you Alzheimer's, it'll give you bone problems, muscle problems, memory problems, brain problems, it'll give you all these things in the long run. Guys, listen, we're just coming to the end of this. If you want to carry this on, please, we will. Thank you very much. We'll be back.